Hello, so you started Plexus, you decided to give it a try, you know so many people who it's helped, and whether you're skeptical or not, you want to jump in and you have hope and you're going to give this a try and see if this is going to work for you. And so you try it for a couple months, you're mostly consistent even though there was a few days that you forgot, but for the most part you stayed the course for 1 to 2 months. You noticed a difference right away, you had a little bit of energy, you noticed you were sleeping better, and your clothes started feeling looser, but you didn't lose any weight and there was still a handful of symptoms that you noticed no changes in. B, you notice no changes at all. You don't feel any different. The days that you took the products, you didn't feel any different. The days that you didn't take it, you didn't notice any changes at all. So you're thinking that this is not going to work for you. Or C, it made you sick, so you quit. I want to tell you that all three things are totally normal. We've all been there. They're very common in the beginning, and there's ways around it. There's ways to see faster results. There's ways to overcome the hurdle of the first couple months. So first of all, it does take more than 1 or 2 months to see results. In the beginning, your body is focusing on healing. You're healing from the inside out. You're starting to get into the more balance, and you're starting to stir things up and get rid of toxins. There's a lot going on, especially in the beginning, so you need to stay the course. It really takes 3 to 9 months, really, to get going, and because you want to get used to the products, you want your body to kind of get acquainted with the healing process. You need to learn how to heal. There's a lot that you need to do and that you need to learn, so you really need to stay the course. So let me talk about person A. Person A is me. This was me. I noticed results right away, but it wasn't all easy and smooth sailing. I was already used to taking a lot of vitamins and supplements and probiotics. I was already drinking a lot of water. I was on a very strict diet. I was under the care of nutritionists and homeopathic doctors, naturopaths, and doctors and surgeons and specialists. I was already kind of already paving the road to healing. I just didn't have the right products or the right tools. So I jumped in with both feet, and I slowly worked my way up to where I was taking 2 of the triplex. And I was taking 2 of those consistently for 10 months because I needed to get over the huge obstacle that I was facing with recurring bladder infections, ending up in the hospital, and my whole list of symptoms that were wearing me down and destroying my family. So I really had a lot. I really had a lot of hope, and I really had a lot to do. So I worked really, really hard for those first 10 months to overcome that first stage of healing. And after 2 years, I am fully recovered, and I'm so, so thankful. Person B, who didn't notice any changes, a lot of time, there's a lot going on in the inside. Your body is healing. The products are working. But a lot of times people are not sensitive to that. They don't notice that. A lot of times changes are happening and they don't realize it. It may be more subtle and they're not really paying attention. Some people are more sensitive to that than other people. It's all good. I've had people come to me and say, I don't notice any changes. When I notice, I had to point out the changes in them, and they're like, oh yeah, that's true. So don't worry, don't fret. Stay consistent, stay the course. And then you have the person C, who got really sick and quit. You don't want to quit. Sometimes people have detox symptoms. Sometimes that die-off will make people sick or make them uncomfortable. There are ways around that. You don't have to go through that. Sometimes everyone goes through a little bit of, have a little bit of symptoms, maybe feel a little bit tired, maybe their stomach hurts a little bit, or they get a headache or whatever, but it's so mild and subtle, they don't really, it's okay, it's not really bothering them. Some people get sicker. If you're one of those people that get really, really sick, there are so many people who have felt like you did, who has stayed the course, and they were able to push through that and have fabulous results. There are things you can do. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Add lemon to your water. Epsom salt baths are excellent. It really helps, especially my husband. My husband has the extreme detox, and he has to take Epsom salt baths before he can even take one product. But it really, really helps. And he actually stays on a low dose, and he has great results even on a low dose. I'm taking double the dose. I'm taking double the triplex. He's taking half the triplex. But it's all okay. It's all good. Everybody's different, and everybody when we're going through the healing process feels differently, and it's all good. It's all okay. So if it is making you sick, you do not want to detox too quickly. You don't want to feel miserable. So it's okay to back off and go super, super slow. Take one thing at a time. Take the Slim at first for a week or two, and then add one bio cleanse for a week or two before increasing. Get with your sponsor, the person who's helping you. If I'm the one helping you, ask me for help. Even if you have to contact me every single day, it's okay. These first 2 months you have to go through. It's kind of like someone in track and field when they're doing the hurdle jump. They have to qualify, have to jump over the hurdle. They can't go around it. That's kind of what we have to do. It's the same thing with pregnancy. When a mom finds out she's pregnant, she has to go through the pregnancy, and there's different stages of the pregnancy, the first trimester and the second trimester and the third trimester before she has the baby. That's kind of what we need to go through. We need to go through all the different stages and the different healing process, and we need to learn how to heal. We need to know what to expect. We need to be patient. We need to tell ourselves the truth, and we just need to go through it by faith and do the best that we possibly can. We need to work as hard as we can, because when we're through the end of it, it is so worth it. Kind of like pregnancy and delivery. Once you get through that, it's so worth it because you have that baby in the end. It's the same with the healing process. It is so worth it. It's difficult maybe in the first 2-3 months, but once you get through it, the effects start snowballing, and you start feeling better than ever. There's so many people who are off all kinds of medications. They've lost a lot of weight. They feel like different people. I know it has taken me 2 years to completely heal, but I still go through spurts. Like my brain and my memory was so horrific that even when I was doing better, I still had this, growth period where I could improve, and I didn't know if I had permanent brain damage. But after the 2-year mark, it was like all of a sudden I felt even better in my brain, my memory, and my clarity, and everything was so much better. I saw an improved difference just in 2 months. There was a couple of my symptoms that went away after 14 months, just randomly and suddenly. And this is with 100% consistency, being 100% consistent and persistent and aggressive. So there is hope. You just got to keep going. You got to go through the healing process. You need to allow time for your body to heal. My favorite products is the Triplex. So the Triplex it's a combination that consists of 3 products. The Slim is excellent for hunger and cravings, and it's excellent for balancing the blood sugar, which we all need, because when our body gets out of whack, that's the one thing that gets messed up is our blood sugar, which affects our hormones too. So it just kind of is a snowball effect. So it helps with that. It has a prebiotic in it that is designed to be like a miracle grow to the gut, and it helps the probiotic to really help and get things balanced faster and more effective. There's actually 2 kinds of Slim. There is the one with the prebiotic in it. It's a microbiome activating Slim, and then there's the hunger control Slim. So if you have extra tough hunger and cravings, you might like that. Our family takes both. Our primary focus is a microbiome activating one, but we do supplement with the hunger control Slim. So you can't go wrong with either one. If your gut is so out of balance and you have digestive problems, you might want to go with the hunger control first and kind of ease into eventually switching and trying the microbiome activating, or you could do the other way where you try the microbiome activating first. So talk with me or talk with your sponsor about which one to start with, or you can take both of them too, and you can figure out which flavor you like better. They're both identical, except for the hunger control has a double amount of soluble fiber that helps with hunger and craving, and then the other one has a XOS prebiotic in it that helps the gut. So the BioCleanse is oxygenated magnesium and vitamin C, and it's designed to help your body work the way it's supposed to work. Help your organs and your liver cleanse out the toxins, because our bodies are designed to detox and to get rid of those toxins, but because of the imbalance that happens, our bodies get backed up, and it just helps flush out those toxins naturally. This is not a cleanse. All of our kids are on it. Our son has been on it since he was 7, our youngest. a really great product. One is one of my favorites. And this one, it depends. If you have problems with diarrhea, you might want to try this one last and do the other two first and try this one last. Or if you're constipated, you might want to start on this first. So it just depends on where you're at. But it is totally gentle. It is just helps your body work naturally, so you don't have to worry about waiting until you're off work or home in bed or anything. It's not that kind of cleanse. The ProBio 5 is absolutely amazing. It is the best probiotic on the planet. It's freeze-dried, so it's not activated till it actually hits the gut. It has a beneficial yeast that acts as a probiotic that actually breaks down the hard layer of the shell of the yeast so your body can flush it out. It is amazing. It is very effective, and it works outstanding and amazing. I can't say enough good things because I've been on a lot of probiotics, a lot of different kinds in handfuls. I was taking a bottle a week because of my horrible candida from high doses of steroids and a lot of antibiotics. It really messed me up, and it has been a life changer for me and my family. The Triplex is another one, or not the Triplex, the X Factor Plus is also another of my favorite products. It's the vitamin, and it's so full of nutrients. It is the best. I was taking so many vitamins and supplements and minerals, but this has all of it in one. It has aloe vera in it. It has blackcurrant extract, and it's so rich in natural iron from that and antioxidants. It's has fully methylated folate in it. And it has bioavailable ingredients, which means your body is going to use the nutrients. It's going to absorb the nutrients and not flush it out, not waste it. It is really, really good. So those, the Triplex and the X Factor Plus, are my favorite, and I hate to leave out Mega X and Vitabiome. I just want to kind of throw those out there too, because those are my favorite as well, especially for people who have anxiety and depression and heart problems. Those are really, really good too. But I do want to highlight the Triplex and the X Factor Plus. So if you really, really struggle in the beginning to get through, it's so important to educate yourself. Get involved in the groups. There's so many groups that we're a part of that have a lot of education, a lot of information on how this works. Get encouragement. Have somebody do this with you. Talk to your friends about it who are doing Plexus too. Work together and encourage each other and bless each other. If you're not intentionally focused on improving your health is going to fail, because this is something that we need to be intentional about. I think a lot of times our health gets put on the back burner, but it's so important for ourselves and also for our families to make sure that we are intentional and working towards our health. So when you are taking these products, stay faithful, stay consistent. It's the right thing to do. I really do believe that. It's the right thing to do. And I have seen miracles happen. I have seen amazing things happen with people who are consistent, even in my own life and in my family's life. You are worth it. Your family is worth it. And it's so important when you're taking these products to start slow, slowly increase, stay 100% consistent. Drink plenty of water. You don't want to forget to drink water. And I'm not talking about juice or tea or soda or whatever other drinks. I'm talking water. Put lemon in it if you want to. And just stay encouraged. Pray and ask the Lord to help you, give you wisdom. Be patient. Allow the products to work. Allow your body to heal. We didn't get into the state overnight, and it's going to take time to get through the healing process and get to the point where we are feeling amazing and we're losing the weight that we want to lose, and then we're getting the goals or hitting the goals and seeing the results that we want to hit. So if you have any questions at all, even if you contact me every day, I don't mind. You can ask me any questions. Let me help you move forward in this, or talk to your upline, talk to your friend or your sponsor who helped you get started or who told you about Plexus. We're here to help you. That's our job. These products work, and they can work for anybody, but like I said, everyone's different, so you may need to navigate a little differently, but don't quit. Don't give up, and don't get discouraged. Celebrate small victories. Look for those changes, and just rejoice and be thankful that you are working as hard as you are, and be grateful for what's going to happen, because it's going to be amazing. I believe in you. You are worth it. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye.